Hey everybody, welcome to Art Drop with Kevin. This is the channel I show you how to make different types of art and crafts and woodworking, just all kinds of stuff that interests me. Today I'm going to be making a wooden flag challenge coin holder for a friend of mine who asked me if I could make one for her husband for Christmas. So far, I've got the wood. I went to Lowe's and bought the strips of wood. They're 1.5 inch by 2 inch. I actually ended up getting the 3-foot length boards. They have all different sizes. Some people do it in 4 foot. I decided to do this one in 3 foot. Next step would be like burning the wood, making it have that burnt look, and then I would stain it. But right now I'm going to be burning the wood to show you what it looks like. Most people use this as a torch. I don't have a torch. I have a heat gun. It's a long, slow process with a heat gun, but it's all I've got, so I'm going to work with it. Here's some of the boards. I ended up getting 13 of them so I could make the flag. But you can see right there, 1.5 inch by 2. It's actually 1.5 inches by 2 by 3 foot. So let's go and burn them and see what it looks like after I burn them. Here we are with my heat gun. Burn some wood. I've already got some burnt. I'll show you in just a minute what they look like. So here we go. Okay, once you get the wood burned, then it's time to stain. I've already got some of the pieces stained. I'll show you what I'm using and what colors I'm using. I'm using Minwax semi-transparent water-based stain. This one you're looking at here is Barn Red. And then over here I used Island Water. It's a really nice blue color. You can use whatever blue you think would be best, whatever red you think would be best. But now I'm going to show you what I've got stained so far and how I'm staining them. Okay, so far this is what I've got. I've already got it all stained, as you can see. To get the blue separated from the reds, what I did is I used a razor. I took the razor, put it on the line after I marked it with my Union stencil, which these are, I got a bunch of different sizes. There's a small one, a medium, and then I have a large one that I used on here. So yeah, I just put that on the edge and then hammered it in place and then stained it, and it turned out really nice. So I've noticed some people use like a white stain for the white stripe. I didn't use a white stain. I'm just leaving that the burnt wood look. I think it looks better that way. So next I'll show you what I've got left. I've got 3 red stripes left. Actually 2, I've already stained 1. I don't have it up here yet, but yeah, I'll show you. Okay, so now we're going to stain the last 2 pieces of red. I like using gloves because I don't like getting it all over my hands, but on the plus side of it being water-based, I did get some on my hands the other day when I was staining, and just soap and water, it just came off just like paint. It was awesome. I like wearing gloves. I've got some paper towels to wipe the stain off with, and I've learned to use the foam brushes. Never used them before, but they seem to work pretty well with this project. I normally use like regular bristle brushes to stain with, but that's with traditional stain. This isn't traditional stain. So I'm just gonna hold it in one hand and stain it with the other. When you put this stuff on, it looks like you're just putting paint on it. And at first I thought it was paint. I thought I got the wrong stuff at Lowe's. And then started wiping it off and realized, well, it's actually a stain. I also like to put some on the very ends. Get our cloth to wipe it off, or paper towel, which is what I'm using. Either old t-shirt or some sort of cloth. But this is what I had. Always tap the ends here just a little to get the extra off. There they are after I stain them. They look pretty nice. I like that. Okay, so we're back. So now I'm ready to start, I guess, putting the back braces on. I've seen some people glue each individual slat. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to try not to do that. So I'm just going to glue some boards onto the back, and hopefully that will hold it. I use Tight Bond 2 premium wood glue. Okay, so let's spread some glue. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna turn it over and we'll see what it looks like. Let's turn it around where we can see where the union will go. Here it is. Got the board underneath and then that one. So next I'll lay the stars out and start tracing them and then etching them into this part. Here's the stencil. I will put a link to where I got it from down in the description. There's the small one, and here's the medium. I'm just using just a paint marker. So I just line the union up with the edge of the boards. Before I decide what to do on this, I think I'm going to trace a few stars out on a scrap piece of wood and at least try to use the Dremel on it as a practice before I do it, because I really don't want to mess this piece up. It's took so long to do to get this far. I'm still waiting on stuff to come in just to finish it. So okay, I've decided I'm going to try to etch the stars. I've practiced. I drew a few out and then I etched them, carved them, whatever you want to call it, with my Dremel tool. Pretty satisfied with them. They don't have to be real deep. I just want to make it look different than, you know, if I was to paint it. Hopefully it will turn out well. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, I finally got all the stars done on the flag. It took me almost all day to do it, but I got it. I ended up having to switch tools because I had the Dremel tool had this one bit that I was using, and then the bit, I wore it out. And then my father-in-law gave me another tool that's like the Dremel, but not the Dremel, not Dremel brand. And it had the same bit, but smaller, and it wouldn't fit in the Dremel tool. So I had to use this, the Black & Decker precision detailing tool, it says. So I had to use it to finish halfway through. And I think now that bit is wore out and smooth. But here is the stars finished. Yes, they are all done. I'm pretty satisfied with them. I'm going to take this piece of trim. It's really long. It's 8-foot pine corner trim. And I'm going to cut it the length of the flag. I've already got a spot marked right there all the way around. And it's going to hold coins. This is what this is going to be, like a shelf. And it's going to go on the white parts. Right now I've got to cut the trim and then burn it and then glue it onto a flag. Hopefully it matches the flag. It's pine, just like the wood of the flag. So I really hope it matches. Hey everyone, sorry it's so dark. It's almost nighttime outside, so at least you can see this. So right now I'm about to put this corner trim on to make shelves for the flag. Okay, so I ended up gluing the little shelves on for the coins. Everything's dried. It looks really good. Can't wait to show you. I ended up putting, like, nailing a wire onto the back. That way the customer can hang it up. I'm gonna show you what the flag looks like. I'm about to spray some, like, clear coat, some polyurethane on it. I'm gonna clear coat it with that right there. Min wax, clear aerosol lacquer.